This is episode.
Reluctantly, I watch the clips. I love to watch the clips.
This is Zeke's got this one.
Degraded and
show.
humiliated by spirit. That is
Here's the thing. Where do you guys post this? Tell everybody. It's on YouTube.
What do we tell everyone? We do everything.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
You post the whole show.
Yeah.
No, the whole show's on YouTube.
Just on YouTube.
Yeah.
We repost it.
Oh, production note.
willing to take a drug test.
Towards the end.
I am on TikTok. I didn't even know you guys posted the whole thing on YouTube. I was actually.
I say, if you're not subscribed to the Bargoyles on the show, you got to take a shot of Malort.
Keep the Malort here for it.
I was about to say. Anyways, this is, what is it, 92? 93?
92.
Episode 92.
We're so close to 100.
93.
God,
Yeah, this is. This
yeah.
episode 93, part 2. Sorry, that intro dragged on a little way too long. This is part 2. Now, this doesn't happen all the time, but for today's episode, and like we used to do way back when we had guests, part 2 was Bar Enemy Bar Friend. Now, Bar Enemy Bar Friend, Corporate Nick, can you actually explain what this segment is?
So, Bar Enemy Bar Friend is a situation where we bring our guests in and we want to figure out whether they are a positive influence or a negative influence on the bar, whether it is a guest or an employee. So we call it Bar Friend for good, Bar Enemy for bad. We ask them a series of questions, whether it is something like, oh, do you order a round of mojitos for the group when you know it's a busy bar? Do you try to tell the bartender, hey, that guy over there is trying to get a drink?
That's a trigger. That one gets me. That one bothers me.
Just those kind of things, or even positive things. We're just trying to figure out where you stand where it comes to at the bar, whether it's a guest or an employee. So we usually go around guest kind of things, guest questions. But if you know, you know.
And this is a fun little thing. Look, I'm going to hold your hand. We're going to go into the darkness. For the people who didn't watch episode part 1, you don't know this is the Malort sponsored hour. Malort.
Are we not through the hour?
No. This is on part 2. Oh, you have to assume they didn't watch part 1.
Yeah.
Malort is a wormwood thing. It's a thing made from Chicago. This guy sucks. His name is Carl Jepsen. Have you ever met Carly Jepsen that you ever liked? Me neither. Hey, I just met you. So just because this is part 2 and we need to continue the theme, you and I are going to do this. Oh, good. I know. I'm sorry.
so excited.
This is a production note. I'm not making any. I'll do this. This is you and me right now. Okay.
Yeah, no,
all right. Cool. We're just making sure. So
Pays to
Malort.
be in office.
What is Malort again to the guests? Like, why are we doing this? Because do that over there.
So it was my fault, honestly, apparently.
Yeah.
Because I brought it up last night just about how horrible Malort is.
It's not your fault. It's because where you're from.
It's fair enough. Wisconsin. But it is something in Wisconsin, in that kind of Midwest area. They have Malort at bars. Nobody orders it. But if you don't like somebody or if somebody's not from the area, boom, get them a shot of Malort.
Yeah.
They won't like you anymore.
Wisconsin Bargoyles tip of the day.
Did I say Wisconsin?
No, I'm doing a tip of the day right now.
Yeah.
If you want to send a shot to your enemy, send them Malort.
Malort.
If you know Malort is at the bar and you want to send a shot to somebody you don't like, send them Malort. Shout out Malort.
Give them a fucking double.
Me and you. This is the Swiss wormwood fucking absinthe whatever thing.
So happy about it.
I hate, but this is how production works. See, it starts out not so bad, but then it's just
Well, it gets you're right.
really
It starts
botanically-
out
That your
tolerable.
It's so bad
Yeah.
that DeConte just made a face as I took it.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
If your shot is so bad that somebody else sees you taking it and it makes them shiver,
Yeah. You know, third hand whiskey face.
Oh yeah.
Like secondhand smoke,
embarrassment.
secondhand, yeah.
Ooh, it's
Why
like
did I say third?
universally as men watching another dude get kicked in the nuts.
oh
Yeah.
wow, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a great. That's actually a really great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm really good at this.
Malort. Where it feels like a kick in the nuts.
I saw another logo that was like Malort when your pants aren't gonna shit themselves. It's like, damn, that's great. There's some good Malort sayings. If you can just pull up like some Malort sayings, if you can. Also, we actually didn't introduce back in the coleslaw corner.
Oh, it's your boy DeConte in the coleslaw corner. You know, side pieces welcome.
Dude, there you go. It
Look
just takes
at
a little
that.
liquor, baby. Just
Look
takes
at
a little
that.
liquor.
The only thing
Takes
that
a
he's
little
got to
liquor.
get out of there is the your nose.
Your nose,
The
yeah.
nose. That's it. The your nose.
Your nose are urban ums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
I
Is it?
thought about that. I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so Nick, you can't see it. Just kidding. Hey, can you read what some? Oh, you actually are transitioning to a different website. My bad. These are some Malort sayings that we have found.
Back click because you had it on a perfect.
Yeah,
right there.
just, there's fine. Yeah.
All right, Malort. Kick your mouth in the balls. Literally, we just said that.
Oh, this is great. Malort. When you want to unfriend somebody in person. That's great. Dikante.
My lord. Tonight you fight your dad.
Go, please.
Malort, turning taste buds into taste foes for generations.
That's good. That's good. And the last one here, Malort.
Malort.
The champagne of pain. Listen to me, baby. There you go. That is good. That is hilarious. That's awful.
No,
Malort sucks.
very.
Yeah. Malort sucks. If you haven't seen, in part 1, we actually went through a few different Malort cocktails. They all sucked. These pants aren't going to shit themselves. Look, yeah, I wasn't kidding. Yeah. That's a slogan.
I'm telling you, bro. Why are they so proud?
Yeah.
Why are they so proud?
The real question is why not?
Yeah. Why not?
If you know your product is so shitty, you might as well.
That's a flex.
Yeah, you might as well
Power
go
move.
with it.
Because it's become such a local Wisconsin, Chicago kind of Illinois thing where they're like, look, you're gonna hate this, but you have to do it because you're here now. I mentioned it in part 1. If you didn't see, it's for Filipinos. It's us with balut.
Yeah.
We actually don't like balut, but we'll tell you we love it because you got to do it. That's how you punish people. And I promise you, anybody who's not from the area who does this shot are gonna go home and be like, you guys ever tried that Malort thing? And we don't know it.
Yeah.
I mean, Dikante, before today, did you know Malort?
No.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to.
This was actually my second, third, fourth, and fifth time trying Malort, I think.
Well, here comes number 7 right here. Can you go to the cocktail thing here? So in Bar Enemy Bar Friend, obviously we're going to introduce and talk. Well, his introduction was part 1. This is where we're going to ask him questions about whether or not we like his style, his version of bartending, or just the way he is as a guest sitting at the bar. Ooh, double hand.
Actually,
hold.
you know what?
Praying mantis style.
One other thing that I didn't mention earlier that I learned from you, or just had seen you do a lot of times, and I like to flex.
I was about to say, I don't teach you shit. You just learn by watching.
Is the
fuck
quadruple
the bitch.
pour.
You hold the camera.
Quadruple pour. You get 4 bottles.
4 bottles.
Boom.
Baby. Yeah.
I do every time I make a Long Island.
Yeah.
4 bottles.
You do 4 bottles
every
now?
time.
I love that for you.
Every fucking time.
I love it, yeah.
And people they get wet over. They're wringing out the panties.
If you
afterwards.
can grab the 4 bottles, it is very easy. But people are like dumbfounded by it. They're like, 4 bottles? You're like, yeah, that's so much easier than.
Yeah. Yes. It's faster and you look so much cooler.
Okay, there you go. Or bam, that's it. Like that's
there.
finger strength, baby.
Were you the one to tell me my count? So my count is the Old English ambulance. Who the hell taught me that? Somebody taught me for a count because
So Bar Enemy Bar Friend, let's ask, how do you count your liquors? Because we all have different counts. Your boy Jake, he would count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do 7. 7 as fast as you get.
Mine is the Old English ambulance. So wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Oh, yeah.
Every wee and woo is a quarter of an ounce. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a whole ounce.
Oh.
I've heard that before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, that was my shot. When I was working, and I still do it in my head, sometimes even out
Each
loud.
wee is a quarter ounce or wee woo is a quarter of the ounce?
At each wee or woo.
Oh, okay, quarter of the ounce.
Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an ounce and a half. Or I'm sorry, an ounce and a quarter. 1, 2, 3,
It's a little
4, 5.
it's a little short for me, but
It's
maybe I'm saying it fast. I might be saying it fast.
Yeah, you
Dikante,
don't
what's
know
your
the
count?
timing.
I used to use Mississippi's. Then I moved to a quick 5.
So you're pouring an ounce and a quarter. What? 5.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. Yeah. Because once you hit the other Mississippi, that's each one is a quarter ounce.
Well, you're not doing. What are you doing now? Because you're not doing Mississippi.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to say mine in my head and see if we're on the same track.
Ounce and a quarter. No. Let me hear his first.
Ounce and a quarter.
Yeah, ounce and a quarter.
1,
We're
2,
doing
3,
ounce and a half.
In my head.
Okay, we're doing ounce and a half or ounce and a quarter.
Whatever you say, and I'll do it in my head, and then I'll.
What? No. I'm asking right now. Are we pouring a shot of an ounce and a quarter or an
Ounce and a quarter, typically.
Ounce and a quarter. Ounce and a quarter.
and a
Show
quarter.
me and say your count out loud.
All right.
Just ounce and a quarter. Just
Ounce
do it with
and a
your hand.
quarter.
Do it with your hand. Hand and thumb. Hand and
Hand
thumb.
thumb?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Okay, that's a little late for me. Nick, what do you got? Ounce and a quarter.
I'm a manager. I use a jigger, baby.
Smart man.
There you go.
Smart man.
Can you just yours in
corporate
camera
Nick.
real quick? What's your count?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And then yours is we
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Everybody
But
together
as soon as you
without
hit that
saying
5.
everybody together without saying, just do your count in your head. We're doing 1.25 ounces.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said it out loud.
Okay, I'm gonna put all those shots side by side, and we'll see how close we are. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I think you and I were like right there. I obviously couldn't see you guys, but well, who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Here's the thing: is counting is counting. Whatever gets you to
Yeah.
there, as long as you get there, that's right.
Yeah.
Because not everyone's good at pouring. Not everyone knows their fucking ounce counts. Because we're gonna learn a little bit today about John's ounce counts. Because we just made a bitter end.
Oh my god.
DeConte, what is this? A bitter end?
This shit is 3 ounces of Malort's.
God, Jesus!
This is some grapefruit juice. And
I
then
was-
this fucking Rattler.
How much Rattler? No. It's 1 can of Rattler for the whole thing. So you did not give enough Rattler. Oh, you used the grapefruit. Damn it! You're supposed to use the other Rattler. My bad. Well, there's 2 different Rattlers. That's my fault. I should have specified. PA. Here, take it, baby. Hand that out. Top everyone off. Finish the can.
Good thing I
Finish
hate
again.
grapefruit.
Oh, no, yeah. Sure.
That's what I'm saying. The grapefruit's not gonna make this shit pop.
A little bit. Oh, here's the thing: is I feel like a little bit of sweetness would be good,
Yeah.
but Rattlers are very sweet. I love Rattlers.
I feel like you could have pissed in this, and I probably could have downed it.
Do you hate grapefruit like that? Like, you really hate grapefruit like that?
I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, of course.
And you know what? This one, maybe I'll even finish it. This sounds like the worst one, but y'all were flexing on me earlier.
Credit. This is
chugging
recipe
this.
of the Owl Bar in Chicago. They made this recipe actually. So let's try this. This is John's pours. Cheers, boys. This is the bitter end. Oh, bitter makes sense because All right.
They just keep getting worse.
No,
No, actually,
that was
that's
surprising.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
would order that.
Not worse.
I wouldn't order it.
Bro,
not
this
worse.
cut that whole mustard out.
I wouldn't order it, but that actually did. Surprisingly,
Okay, I'm not gonna
this
order
has
it now.
the- this
Okay,
has
I'm
the
getting the
most
finish.
Malort.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
This has the most Malort
Yeah.
out of all of them, right?
Yeah.
It has the most Malort. Yes.
This is probably the least Malort tasting one.
Yeah. I mean, that's an homage to how like bitter grapefruit is.
Grapefruit, yeah.
But I'm a big grapefruit fan actually.
Wow.
Yeah, they really cancel each other out.
Wow, I'm really learning something,
Wait
honestly.
a minute.
Oh yeah.
The bitterness to cancel out a
Wait a
nasty
minute.
taste.
It hit me.
That's
Oh
it.
no,
I'm not getting
it comes through a little bit towards the end, but
Yeah.
not nearly as much
Not
as
as
we
much.
have.
No, it's a lot
Shout
more
out Malort.
subtle.
Shout out Malort. Yeah.
Don't shout out them.
No, shout out Malort. This entire episode is sponsored by
If
Malort.
we get the Malort sponsor, we're good.
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'd love that for y'all. I would love it
you know,
for you.
let them know.
I love it for me too. I want to quit my job.
Malort,
Hey,
Malort.
my lord, my lord, please bless us with your thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
I actually enjoy that.
So welcome to part 2. Obviously, part 2 today is just going to be bar enemy, bar friend, as we've introduced this segment a few different times, by different people, by different ways, by different categories. We're going to find out how this different person is when it comes to being a guest behind the bar, also being a guest at the bar, and being a bartender behind it. This is purely a segment where we figure out, are you garbage for the bar? Cool. So let's get into the first question I have. Don't read that. What are you doing?
Yeah, don't read
that.
Yeah.
Don't read that. In your experience when it comes out to drinking, have you figured out one of the easier ways to carry a drunk person or a dead body?
An easier way to carry them.
I mean, just bending over and grabbing them and pulling them by their arm.
So
you're gonna
funny
fucking
enough,
back up.
the bar that I work at right now, Mad
Okay.
Apple,
Yeah.
we are attached to a hotel, the Clarion, and there has been an occasion
Mm-hmm.
where a guest has gotten so intoxicated that I brought a luggage carrier. Well, a luggage cart from the hotel over to the Mad Apple. So that's probably the most convenient way I've ever carried a drunk person.
With
I
a
threw her
luggage
old
cart.
ass
Okay.
on that luggage cart.
Why did I think wheelbarrow? Didn't you say wheelbarrow?
Wheelbarrow? No.
I thought you said wheelbarrow last night. My bad. Okay.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were in a hotel bar.
Yeah.
I run a hotel bar.
It's such a great location.
You're in a
really.
hotel bar?
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't know that.
no, it's not a hotel bar because
No,
we're separate businesses.
You were. Oh, okay.
It's a bar
In a
connected
hotel.
to a hotel.
Hotel.
You're in a hotel
No,
bar,
You're in
bro.
a hotel bar.
There's a hallway that connects us.
Yes.
Same with mine.
I'm not asking
You're in a
about how you
hotel bar.
file your taxes, like differentiate
hotel bar.
yourself.
I run a hotel
You don't
bar.
work at
It's a
the
hotel.
Hilton, but
Yeah.
you're at a hotel bar.
Yeah.
It's a hotel bar.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that. Some of the best bars downtown are connected to hotels.
I'm not offended by that at all. I love the fact that
I
we're
love going
attached
to the
a hotel.
Occidental, Red Robin down in downtown DC. These are some great bars. The W, the great bars. Where fucking the place that has the whatever it's called. Great W. I think it's W. Yeah. All great bars downtown DC. The Hamilton, another great bar downtown DC.
My dad ran a hotel bar. My dad ran a really nice hotel bar. Miller Time Pub and Grill.
Moonraker, DC. My boy works there. Amazing. I love that bar. Hotel bar. There's no shame.
So the only reason why I
because you guys have
consider
motels out there. That's what you're thinking. It's a motel
He did
bar.
say a Clarion.
The only reason I don't consider it that is because it is so like it's actually the number 2 pool hall in Wisconsin.
Wow.
Number 2.
Oh shit.
I don't know who's got above
DeConte
us,
is
but
wet.
Yeah, he just
that, and we have we have huge tournaments there, and this is why I've been trying to get DeConte out there like crazy because there are some serious ass pool players there. Like
any of them black?
We know some good pool players.
No, because you said
Nope,
the other
all right,
day-
so
I don't think so. I don't think it's hard in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Took
There's
too
like
long.
5 of them.
Exactly. Keep
He's-
my boy
he
out
says
of
like
there.
20 tops.
I can tell Conte.
Yeah, keep my boy out of there, asshole.
My dude is a spider, not a black widow. Spider. Yeah. Okay. All right.
But it's very pool hall focused. I was telling you guys about that once a year we actually do a huge foosball tournament. We take all the pool tables out of the hall and fill it with fucking foosball tables. The number 1 foosball player in the world shows up.
Damn.
The last few years he's came. And it's a younger kid too. It's like this Asian kid.
Yeah.
Like
Obviously.
out.
Obviously. Best in the world at something obscure that no one needs to perfect. Asian.
Yeah, that's no athleticism required.
What are you talking about, yo? Oh, this muscle?
and I'm gonna look so ignorant if I'm wrong on who the actual number 1 guy was, but I swear.
I jerk off the same fucking muscle.
So, no, but you didn't answer my question. You said putting them into a luggage cart, but how do you pick up a drunk person passed out on the ground? Are you
typically I
just
don't.
grabbing and pulling?
If you're on the ground or really passed out like that, I'm really not that worried about it in the sense of like.
Oh, so you'll just leave them?
No, that's why I was saying in the sense of not my problem to really move you, but if you are passed out, I'd rather just call if I need to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the cops sometimes. If you are that messed up, like somebody's got to get you out of there. Of
course.
And I don't want anybody having alcohol poisoning, whatever. Yeah. We don't serve people to that amount, of course. You know, Wisconsin, they barely drink.
Exactly.
Very sober place. Even though I read online, it says 49 of the 50th drunkest counties are in Wisconsin.
Yeah, actually, Conte, can you look up
Sorry.
the top drunkest?
No, this is a
I
proven fact.
literally
This is
looked
proven
it up.
fact.
Yeah, no, I do know this.
You
I
said
do know
49
this,
of
but I
what?
just want to look at it.
41
Listen before you speak. Real quick. Go ahead.
41 of the 50th drunkest counties are in Wisconsin.
Yep.
Out of the
that
whole
sounds
country,
exactly right.
41 out of 50 counties are in Wisconsin.
Yep. Yeah, Appleton was actually number 1, and then I came on vacation.
Good joke.
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
I like that.
Good for you. Just for those who at home, if somebody's passed out drunk on the floor and you need to pick them up, as they're laying there, lift their legs. No. Lift their legs so their knees are up. Step on their feet as they're together.
Yep.
And then pull them so you have the leverage.
Yeah, pull them up.
Okay.
Yeah. Top 5.
Fortunately, I have
once
not
they're
had a
up,
lot of passed
fire
out
it.
on the
Once they're up,
ground.
Once they're up, so this is a fun thing you got to learn right now is you're going to say something. This is a very fun thing you got to learn about your boy right now. You're going to say something, and you're going to say it as a fact. The number 1 player, the top counties, and DeConte is going to go. The only time he'll ever look anything up, nah, no way.
Actually,
Oh shit, he's right. Okay,
on
he's
a
right,
tab
he's right,
after this,
he's
I
right.
do want to know. Look up the number 1 foosball player.
His name was like Tony
Spledler.
Yeah,
Is there a picture?
He tried to copy and paste the entire Word document
Yeah, and
instead
then,
of just the name.
and then I zoomed in.
Yeah, and then he zoomed in. I wasn't gonna say any of this, and then he did it. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Toby Maguire.
Spledler, and then just type in the foosball player. Obviously, yeah. For another question for you that we did have. What is the craziest drinking, like bar special, happy hour special that you've seen while out in Appleton or Wisconsin area?
Well, I will say I actually got pissed off, and this isn't even a drink special. I got pissed off. I was at a bar and saw that they had a pizza special, because a lot of bars you go to in Wisconsin.
What is one of the craziest bar specials, liquor specials you've ever seen?
Look like him at all.
Oh, well, that's the number one. According
Number
so,
one.
DeConte wants you to know
I
you
have seen
are wrong.
I was wrong.
It
wasn't-
you fucking idiot.
It wasn't the Asian kid
DeConte,
that
tell
I
him
knew.
he's wrong.
No, tell me, please. It wasn't the Asian kid that I thought it was. He's definitely up there, but I
He
actually
is
do
holding a
recognize this
Japanese
guy.
newspaper, though. So
I do recognize this guy very much.
You whipped your boy.
yeah.
I do definitely recognize him.
So one time we were in DC at a bar / restaurant, sitting there, and my guy, who's like so gracious enough to host us, let us into his establishment and was like, "Yeah, no, this is a great place." And we're like, "Oh man, it's great." He goes, "Yeah, all the plants here, they're all real plants. We got the cherry blossoms, obviously to celebrate DC." Without missing a beat, kind of goes, "Those cherry blossoms don't look real." We're in this man's house.
No, I was like, oh,
We're in his house.
Are they
Yeah.
real? I was like, because that'd be dope if you brought them in and it's like from the DC area.
Let him have it. Let him have it.
fuck that.
See,
No, DeConte, yeah, don't let him have it. Nope.
serious. Yeah.
Facts.
Well, no, that's why you're wrong.
Don't care about your feelings.
Just understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts over feelings, my boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every day.
Tony Spreadman is actually number one. You were wrong. DeConte approved fifth dentist. In case you guys forgot, he is still the fifth
Yeah,
dentist.
still that. He's still that.
Yeah.
he's still that.
He may love coleslaw, but he will never want to agree with you for anything. No, yeah.
That's funny. Fifth that I actually didn't get that until just now. That's awesome. I really like that.
4 out of 5 recommended. He's fine.
Sensodyne.
That is awesome. That is so fitting. I was like fifth dentist.
Oh
What
yeah,
does that
yeah.
even mean?
We should probably introduce that a little bit more. Yeah, we've been pushing the
We'll bring it
coleslaw.
back. We'll
We've been
bring it
pushing the coleslaw a lot, but yeah. No, that's who he is. He hates to agree. So back to my question: what is? You said you were very emotional. You got angry about something. What is the craziest bar special, happy hour special that you've seen in Wisconsin? Because I've heard of like nickel beer nights, but that was like in the '90s. So like,
So I don't know any nickel beer nights. There's definitely a lot of places where you can get your domestics probably $2, maybe even less sometimes. Especially like the domestic bottles, ridiculous. They hand them out. The special that I got pissed off about, I was at a bar with my friend, and like I said, any bar that you go to in Wisconsin, for the most part, you can order a frozen pizza, and their special was $2.99 for a pizza.
Damn.
I'm like, how are you making money on that?
Yeah, no
I just got mad in the sense of like, that is like, you're literally throwing, I guess, and you have to account for like, okay, it's bringing in business. People are going to drink. People are going to eat. I'd rather be giving away at a small loss for the pizzas.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, I'd be less offended
I mean,
if
your
that pizza
pizza
was
costs-
$299. $2.99 is insane.
Yeah.
pizza. What goes into a pizza?
Pizza?
Yeah,
It's just
Flour?
almost frozen.
flour, a little bit of water, tomato sauce, and cheese. Like you
And all the
cost-
toppings, bro.
yeah.
They have all the different kinds.
As corporate Nick back in office,
Yeah.
you worked at Brickslope. Do you remember about the cost for making a pizza there?
It wasn't shit.
Yeah, I've
Really?
Nothing.
I've talked to the people there.
Maybe I
It's
should be less
nothing.
offended.
it's
Yeah,
less than like
nothing.
if
Yeah.
just a cheese pizza is almost less than 50. Like if you're mass producing,
Yeah,
obviously, it's less than 50 cents to make a pizza.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Good for
it's
them.
It's
especially if you're
flour,
making it at home.
water,
That's solid.
tomato sauce, cheese.
Now you did say they're frozen pizzas. I would
Yeah.
like to know like what they're spending on that before I like have a real like idea of it. But it is also in a place like that. It's like it's just volume. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Losing money on those pizzas.
Yep.
You gain money on the volume of people in your place coming to get a $2.99 pizza, and then they're gonna drink all night.
100%.
Yeah, because
When-
now they know they can drink more because their food is cheap.
And they might even be shaking for
and
shots.
Not even do some shots. Do some shots, baby. No, but it's one of those like if you put the more food you put into somebody, scientifically. They're going to drink more. They have the ability to drink
Yeah,
more.
right.
Shitty bar science, pregame with food, not with other drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Pregame with food. Eat a loaf of bread before you go
Yes.
out. Get as drunk as you want.
A loaf of bread.
Catch Isaac
Eat
eating
a
the whole
loaf
baguette.
of bread.
Oh man, yeah. That was my nickname in high school, just with an F though.
I'm not.
Conte, do you have a
Are we cutting this part out?
Dude.
Nope. Shout out Kubasaki High School. No, I was cool in Kubasaki. I was cool in Japan. When I came to the United States, I was not cool.
You went to school in Japan?
Yeah, elementary school, middle school, and high school. But it's not about me. DeConte, ask a question.
Yeah, have you ever been in the middle of a story and heard something drop? Or not even that. Have you ever just hold on, that's mine. Like,
I know exactly.
yeah. So I put it like this.
We're gonna work on your transitions, but
Yeah.
for the people at home right now, this is a production. This is pure production. When you got somebody on and you know they got a good story, you want to set it up. Last night, something happened between me, DeConte, and Isaiah that was so goddamn funny that we had to bring it up right now. We had a buddy. You ran into somebody last night, right?
Yep. Good friend of mine. Actually, my lock screen for a couple of years.
Here's the picture. Here's the picture.
I'll
right
pull
now.
up the picture.
Well, I'm just gonna show it to the guest. Dookie. There you
Okay,
go.
perfect.
See it, yeah.
Boom, there it is.
You see, the old bowl photo. Yeah. Nick will show you later.
That was my lock screen for years, and my basically why I said I had that is because any girl I had ever put on the lock screen, you know, you get let down on a relationship. You get let down on anything. You know? Bo never let me down. Shout out Bo.
Shout out, Bo. Yeah.
Shout out.
I was walking up. I was meeting DeConte and Isaac at the bar. They were originally going to drive me. I ended up taking an Uber. Uber driver knows Isaac randomly, of course.
Shout out, Derek.
Shout out, Derek.
Chicago Bears.
And I show up to the bar, and then right outside of the bar, I'm getting pressed by this dude about, like, he sees me walking up. He's like, yo, what do you play? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're big. What do you do? What sport do you play? And I was like,
Mind you, for the regulars listening right now, DeConte and I are driving up, and we just see a hulking big black guy grab him by the shoulders and start pushing him back, and we're like, I was like, fuck. I mean, I got that dog in me, but like, I don't know about DeConte's dog, so like, I'm just like, I was like, yo, we're about to hop out. Like, we got to go fix this, and then we saw who it was, and we're like, oh, it's Bo, yeah. It's okay.
but I ended up recognizing it. Well, he had a hood on, all this, so I couldn't really at first. But then he like starts walking up to me. I was
okay,
like,
George Martin.
Bo? I don't think that's even the name.
That's not George.
Oh, it's not George. Well, who's it?
No,
George.
it's
You're talking about George Floyd.
George
but
Floyd.
It's Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon Martin. You just mixed the
George
names
Floyd.
together.
Two different
I
black
thought
guys.
Floyd was the guy who died. No.
George Floyd.
Who's the guy who shot Trayvon? George
Floyd.
Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
Yeah.
All right, George Zimmerman. It felt. Yeah. So he had a hood on, and you didn't know who this black guy was approaching you, and you got scared.
I was not scared.
I would have been too.
Yeah.
For the record.
Oh, Bo, yeah, no, 100%.
Is he still a personal trainer?
And he's got those fucking spectacles that like make his eyes look all crazy.
So he's coming up to me asking me what I play, what I do, and then all of a sudden I was like, Bo? He was like, yeah. I was like, Bo? He's like, yeah. And I was like, bro, it's me, Isaiah. And he's like, what the fuck?
You don't know Bo?
Apparently I've been eating since I got to Wisconsin, but
Yeah.
I'm a little bit bigger now. But it was very, very funny.
Your shoulders
to see.
came in. Your shoulders came in.
Something like
You've been
that.
working your rear delts?
Something,
They say
you know.
if you're going to work one thing, work your rear delts. It gives you that fucking triangle. You got wide shoulders. You're definitely.
I am back in the gym.
True.
Shout out to the ladies.
Jim, what's his last name? Yeah, you really like that one. Go ahead and use it. Take it with you. Take it with you when you go. Okay, cool. So you were out hanging out. Oh, he's in the back. I don't want to miss the story. So we're hanging out. Obviously down under. Down under's been kind of our Tuesday night spots. Yeah. Content night closed, and when he's like, I kind of want to be more of a degenerate. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking let's go. Yeah.
Very nice, like dive bar-y vibes to
Yes,
it. And
yes.
that's what
And
I'm used to with Wisconsin.
And it goes to 2 a.m. So it's one of those. Not a lot of bars are going to 2 a.m. right now. So it's one of those. Yeah, it is kind of bullshit. We're sitting there talking to Bo, and Bo's telling the story to you, having a fucking great time, and then like I want to wait for Nick. Sorry, Bo's great though. Like, so how do you know Bo? Like, obviously he accosted you, but how do you know Bo?
I met Bo also through Bargoyles. Honestly, where I met most of the people that I've been around, I spent a lot of my time just working, hanging out at the place that I work,
Making money.
you know, all that. But Bo was always very positive, very like. He was excited, and especially remember when you used to have to cover the pool tables on Thursdays? He was hype about it.
Yeah.
He's
Because they're
"Bet,
big ass
I get
fucking
a free
wood."
workout.
Yeah,
I'm like,
those are heavy ass pieces of wood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah.
That's when we had to take them all the way from the back of the kitchen.
Oh,
that was when they were back.
Because
there.
the Patriot parties.
Yeah.
and y'all I don't think Isaac knows about the quick and easy. I think
yeah.
John knows. I think
Yeah,
you know. I don't think Isaac knows about quick and easy.
Those are the best.
You might quick and easy by like fucking that back room where the tables are go now.
Okay, quick
I
and
know
easy.
about that.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Same.
So we used to have to set up all the pool tables. So these big ass boards, we lay them across all of them, whatever, for the BNI meetings. But then also get all those tables.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, not tables, chairs.
Yeah.
Up top, and they're stacked all the way at the top, whatever.
Yeah.
Jesse was the one who first
Shout out Jesse.
Swayze.
Shout out to my man Swayze.
Hey, respond to a text message.
Right? So he showed me. I was like, man, that looks like such a pain in the ass to like get down all those chairs. He's like, bro, come here. Let me show you something. We walk to the back room. This man comes up, grabs one of the corners of the bottom chair, because it's a stack.
Yeah.
He grabs the bottom of one of the chairs, fucking whips it down, and goes, quick and easy. He's like, I'm going to show you the quick and easy way.
easy.
Rip it down, quick and easy.
Shout out fucking Swayze. There's a Swayze story.
And that's the way we did it forever. I actually, your brother Joe, I have a video of him doing that. Like, that shit is so funny. Those chairs, Billy begged us to stop doing that because there was a heavier dude that came into one of the BNI meetings and broke through the chair because we had damaged them so much. Sorry, corporate Nick.
It's a little annoying that y'all did that.
Somebody gets the show. Somebody gets the show. I'll give you that. There you go. Jeez, that's funny. So obviously we're at Bo last night, and you guys are reminiscing about whatever bullshit story you guys are reminiscing about, and he's standing there just telling us the story, going on, talking, and all we hear is, like, as we're standing there, we hear. Now that's what's that sound?
Something drops.
Something dropped on the ground.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
I might peek over.
If something drops on the ground and you and I are having a conversation, Nick, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep talking to you.
Just keep going.
Because that don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
That means a lot more to Bo.
Yeah,
He's in the middle of the conversation like, bro, your shoulders, man, they've been getting good. That looks good. Oh, what? You've been working out? We're looking out. That's crazy. Mine. That's mine. That's mine. Picked it up, was like, that's mine. And the dude was like, bro, that's my lighter. That's my lighter. He goes, is it though? Because mine. I call dibs. That's mine.
As his is attached to his fucking necklace.
He's wearing a lighter attached to a necklace, a key fob, fucking zipper chain thingy, one of those. But he's like, no, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. That is the craziest energy. Like, I love you, Bo. That is like crackhead energy right there.
That is crackhead.
Something dropped on the ground. Mine. That's mine. 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 I dropped it.
Me and Dante were literally crying.
That was
and then
ridiculous.
this man was talking about, he's like, yeah, I heard how it fell. It fell from just trajectory.
He said, I could tell the way it fell. I heard the trajectory. It didn't leave his pocket. I'm like, yes, it did.
Yo,
Yeah,
That's it. It's his. It's not yours,
relax,
sir.
bro.
And then another brother happened to walk in. He's like, "Yo, man, I definitely stole this lighter from you." He's like, "No, that was somebody else." He goes, "Yeah, you're right. That's my lighter right there, baby." I was like, he tried to do the right thing.
Yeah.
He's trying to do the right thing to the wrong black guy. So Bo was also black in the story. So just know, and also in real life.
Yeah, also in real life.
Also in real life.
Only in the story.
Only in the story. Only in
He's
the
black.
story.
He black.
Yeah.
He brother.
Yeah, and then he was sitting there. I tried to see if it'd work again, and I just kept dropping the light.
Oh yeah.
Did you? I didn't notice that.
Oh, before we left, he did it again, and he snapped his neck down. Or
He
something.
he snapped so fast. I was just dropping it right next to him.
Yeah.
And he was like,
What is going on?
It's Pavlov's bell. But,
man's locked in.
Don't drop a Rambo. There you got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people know certain sounds. He know lighter when he hear one.
No, my man's is done. He knows the sound of just soap dropping.
Right. That's,
I was gonna make
that's
that
what
joke.
It is. That's literally what that was.
Damn sweetness! Oh Jesus! Oh no!
You dropped that for me, big boy.
That's
So Big
ridiculous.
Bubba back there
That
seen
is
you drop
ridiculous.
your soap.
Oh,
I have a question for you though. Have you ever like quit? So you haven't had too many jobs because you're a tenure kind of guy. Once you're there, right?
I definitely, any place that I've worked, I've stayed a while.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
Yeah. Corporate Nick is out of office. But have you ever seen a mass quitting or kind of a walking out kind of a
Oh,
situation?
big time.
That's how you fucking alley-oop. You
That's
see
how
that?
you do it.
Yeah, I don't know what an alley-oop is. That's how you alley-oop it.
Oh, it's not called ollie?
No, an ollie is
Alley-oop.
a skateboard trick.
Alley-oop.
I don't play those sports. My bad. All right. Oh, Oliver McTavish. Yeah,
Yes.
I know that. Yeah.
Yes.
I fucking-
Dogtown.
I watched fucking Rocket Power.
One of the best walkouts I've ever been able to witness, the Great Bungalow walkout. Oh man, there.
I wish we knew the year.
I do
The
too.
great walkout of 2018. You know,
We could easily figure it out. I'm
I
sure.
think it was 2018.
let's just say 2018. Whatever.
Yeah, it
The
was
big walkout of
2018.
2018. You know, everybody knows that.
2 weeks before.
Okay,
Christmas.
who was everybody that walked out though? So it was Jayana. It
Damn,
was.
you saying names. I
It was
So,
a few.
so just
a
so
handful
you don't
of
have-
people.
obviously, you don't have to say the names, but like, what happened? So,
Yeah.
a few people decided they were.
So there was a lot of people getting fed up with just the way
Hey,
that.
your boy Jake.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, and not specifically him, but that's me also partially defending whatever. Who cares? But honestly, a lot
Whites
of the
defend
managers,
the whites.
the managers were being real shit to us at the time. Honestly, just kind of whatever they wanted, that was it. And
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck what we cared about. So eventually, we kind of all got fed up with it. It was a joke for the longest time. We're all gonna walk out. We're all gonna walk out. One day, we're all just fucking super fed up with it.
On a
And-
Friday night.
On a Friday night, and a handful of us. I think it was like 6 almost people at the same time, 5 or 6 people, all come together and walk out. Actually, I had Jake pull me aside and I talked to him before I did it. I've always had a lot of respect because he's done a lot for me. So
Oh, you also walked
I
out?
tried to pay it. I'm sorry.
You also
I
walked
did
out?
walk out that day,
I didn't know that. Yeah.
and
I thought it was just the ladies. Yeah.
another kind of privileged part of it was that only me and the girl I was dating at the time were the only ones who were offered to be able to come back.
Were you dating her?
Okay, no, I was not dating her. Technically, yeah, let's not get into that.
You have a problem, you know. You like the shit where you eat. Whatever. That's fine. That's whatever.
so
that
much,
happens.
Isaac.
It happens sometimes. I get it.
So
we all get it.
I stepped to the side, talked to Jake about it, and I'm like, look, man, like we're all really upset. Like they all want to walk out. My girl wants me to walk out because she's quitting too. And
Yeah, I got solidarity.
did I really end up walking out? I actually can't remember.
I don't
don't-
think you did. I don't remember.
I don't
you
remember.
did.
I knew it was the girls. I remember.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't because she was trying to have me do
You
it.
would remember, but this is kind of weird. But go ahead.
And
You
so
would remember. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're the one who did it or didn't do it.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. I don't remember you doing it. I remember being all of the girls.
no, I actually didn't. I definitely didn't. I
Okay.
thought I did.
Well, no wonder that relationship didn't work out.
Right.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Or like a relationship. Am I right?
There you go. Yeah.
So I talked to Jake
busy-
about it.
yeah.
He does get me to come. It was a busy Friday night. Everybody leaves. Whatever. There's one of the girls.
By everybody, he means the entire dining room floor. It was like one of the cocktailers. It was one of the pool hall people. That's back when it was like 2, and then like 4. So like they were left with 2 people on the floor. All the bartenders stayed there because we're taken care of. All the people on the floor were like, we're out. And then so all of a sudden behind the bar, we just had this massive influx. We're like, what's going on? Because not a lot of people just walked in, but the bar is crazy busy. And then we started getting her word. We're like, oh, you walked out. Oh, walked out. Oh, fucking walked out. You're like, wait, like they left? What are you doing? Oh no, they quit.
Yeah.
Everybody quit at the same time, and it was beautiful.
for
As somebody who loves protest,
Yeah.
yes, I made a lot of money that night.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, the
But-
people that stayed made
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we
Fuck
caked
ton.
up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Me being
That's
one of
it.
them, I guess.
But
Yeah,
as
I was
somebody
in
who
pool.
loves protest, I'm like, yeah, good for you. I quit fucking bungalows recently because another girl was quitting, and I was like, hey, we stand together, babe. Let's do this shit. Not babe. But yeah, it was just one of those things. I call dudes babe. Chill out. I've texted every one of you babe. You know that. You know,
Yes,
yeah,
I can attest to it.
Yeah.
I've seen
Very
it.
But it's one of those. No,
defensive.
it's just. But I like that. I was like, someone wants to do a big walkout, a big thing. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm with it. So I get it. I get being drawn up in that moment. But what was the funny thing that happened? Do you remember when they went to Bar Louie? Do you remember what happened when they went to Bar Louie?
Oh my gosh, yeah! Everybody went to Bar Louie afterwards, and they're like
And what happened
partying, whatever.
there?
I think they went there and they asked, "Hey, we just all walked out of bungalows. Can we get job applications?" And the person, I think it was a manager they were talking to. That's not it.
No.
Go ahead.
They already had jobs lined up at Bar Louie.
No, that's not what I heard.
No.
Okay, go with what you.
Right.
They were already so upset about bungalows that they already started going to other places to get jobs. 2 of them already had jobs at, and I don't know if it was or Asian they were like already had the job lined up at Bar Louie, and so they walked out, and then one of the managers saw him there, like 4 rounds later. Drunk. He's like, oh shit, what are y'all not working? It's a Friday night. And they're like, hell fucking no, we working here. We walked out. We did, all of us, we did a walkout together. Fuck that place. And then the manager was like, oh, well, you're definitely not going to work here no more.
Yeah.
And so they came back 3 days later to try to get the job back because they didn't have the job lined up anymore.
That's
They
so
got
funny.
fired from their new job without ever starting
Yep.
because they let them know. They're like, oh no, we walked out. Fuck that place. And he's like, well, if that's what you're going to do to them,
Yeah.
you're going to do worse to us.
Yeah.
How
So, no.
like oh,
Yes.
Funny story about that
Yeah.
is that they decided not to hire those people. I was one of the people they decided to hire right after that at Bargoyles.
Whoa, you can.
Yep.
Okay.
That all happened,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Well, we are hiring, and we decided not to move forward with these people we had."
We had a bunch of applications. We thought we were going to be
Yeah,
good,
and
and then
I started at Bar Louie essentially like that.
they
week.
created a vacuum.
Yeah.
You got fucking
I
sucked
thought
into it.
that they had showed up and asked to work at that point,
No,
but I
no,
did
no.
definitely hear the part of the story that they were like wanting the jobs and then bragging about walking out.
They were so confident walking out because they already had another job lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, I start there next week. Fuck y'all. I'm out of this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Then they went to that place to celebrate, and they're like, yeah, fuck that place. They're out. And they're like, oh, no, you're actually not going to work
No,
anymore.
yeah, because you're going to do
This is the
that
bleep
to
button?
us.
Yeah. Bottom left, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so but the funniest part of not funniest, but one of the funniest parts of all of that, this girl she
Diaper
ended up-
butt.
diaper booty. She left, and I felt bad about this because she left, and this is a type of person like she definitely not all her marbles.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them missing.
Nah, she had his in her mouth.
Okay. But she shows up the next day for a shift that she was going to be scheduled for, and they were like, "What are you doing here? You just
She forgot she walked out.
and she legit, and I told her before, like, as this was happening, because I was concerned about, like, everybody's walking out, everybody knows the deal, whatever, but I knew her specifically. I talked to her, I was like, and actually, I'm not gonna lie, the crowd who walked out did also talk to her too. They were like, we are quitting right now. We are walking out.
Which way are we walking? I like walking. I like
And
being
she
part
said
of a
yes.
group.
She agreed.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah,
Wow. Okay.
fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Showed up the next day.
For her
Just
shift.
didn't even say shit about it. Like, just showed
Just
up.
clocked in. Oh, is that my table 46? Okay. Hey, what's up, guys?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her talking about that.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
And then what happened with the management was like, "Hey, no,
Yeah.
you don't
But
work."
How do they
How did
handle
management when
coming
she
back?
came in?
When they just told her, they were like, "You walked out. You don't work here anymore." Like,
okay.
it's
I like that. I didn't know that. I love that they were like, even though we're short staffed, no.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because
And I
everyone
was-
who did come back and beg, they were like, no, we're good.
And I will
we'll
say-
figure it out.
The privileged part of it, the only person who was going to be allowed back was the girl I was talking to at the time.
Damn.
And because I talked to Jake, of course, Jake and I were super close. And I was just like, look, like, whatever. But he was like, okay, if she comes back for the next shift, then she'll be fine. And I told her, I pleaded with her.
That's bullshit.
It was.
No, that's
I'm not gonna lie.
He
It
was
was.
he was
Yeah.
butt buddies with the GM hard, and you know
yeah.
I get it. You have your favorites, you have your
That's
favorites.
bullshit,
He was
though.
looking out for his boy. It is bullshit. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, she.
the only thing I will say in defense of that, because of course I'm gonna sit there and do whatever, is that I did a lot extra for the management at this point.
Scroll up. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
you
I
smoked
would
a lot
run-
of
I
weed
would-
with him in the car outside.
I would run and do all the liquor stuff. I would help with like repairs in the place. I helped set up for parties. They always knew for like throw the parties to me because I knew how to set it all up. So I definitely I don't think that I just earned any type of like extra from
okay.
doing nothing.
Well, I'm gonna obviously say the exact opposite of that sentence with my next question. Were you ever known for, I don't know, doing maybe what were called illegal drugs during your shift? But at least you're smart enough to like hide and do them, right? Like in a bush or in the trees. You wouldn't do it like in the first car right at the door when you walk out, right? Like you were smart enough, right? To not do that, right?
I mean,
Wrong.
I mean, okay,
Wrong.
smart enough and like knowing, okay, it hasn't bit me
Knowing
in
you
the
were
ass
taking
yet.
advantage of people.
Look,
Yeah, this is also a dude I've sat here and watched play Yu-Gi-Oh on inside his book while taking an order from a table. He's like,
Yeah. What you want for the side with that?
So for those who
Pot
don't,
of greed.
so for the regulars at home don't understand what I'm saying is drugs happen in our industry a lot.
What?
It's one of those things. But at least you're smart enough to freebase the pills in the bathroom. If you're gonna do the H, in the bathroom. Go to your car and your car is parked behind bushes. That's totally. It's not fine. Go to the boiler room. That's fine. Go to the walk-in. Go to somewhere that you're not. Don't go to your car, which is right in front of where everyone smokes.
The employee entrance.
Not 20 meters away. Not 10. Meters. I'm bad European. Not parked away. I'm talking about door, parking spot. You're sitting there facing the building, smoking.
Hey, I was a couple spots down. It was a couple spots down.
Doesn't matter.
Content can vouch.
Yeah. It was a couple spots down.
But no, I definitely, it was, Logan used to always make this joke about how, about how she thinks like I was suspended more from that place than I was scheduled. Because they'd get me smoking in the parking lot all the time. Or like I'd walk into shift meet just eyes glazed. Yeah. And Jake would be like, Isaiah, are you fucking high right now?
Bro, I remember
and then he would dap you up. Like, yeah.
You just got to be better about that. Because I also came to every shift meet high as fuck, and I was the manager. So
okay, well, I've since learned how to hold it a lot better. Yeah. Like back in the day, that was when I started smoking. So it was like it was a very novelty thing to me.
I remember working a Sunday morning with you. And like you're hitting this corner, and like the dude has like the highest look on his face, like he's like.
Conte always talks about.
And then hit the corner to continue to serve a table. I'm like, this dude's.
He said he saw me walking past with these fucking plates just fucking faded.
Well, you've always had a fun can-do attitude about it, but yeah. So I feel like we're split here. So let's take this to a vote. Let's wrap the episode here with that story there. We are going to now vote on whether or not we think you're a bar friend or a bar enemy. This one's not going to be unanimous because I feel like I know where DeConte is going. But good time, DeConte.
Yeah.
Please go.
Oh, my man's a straight villain.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. You let shit cloud your judgment. So yeah.
After the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, I'm like, yeah, he did do that a lot.
Mostly as an employee, I would say I'll go with this bar enemy vote if you're talking about the employee side. As a customer, I feel like I'm a wonderful guest.
Yeah, that's why we said both.
That's right. As both. But no, you sitting there taking somebody's order, blue eyes, white. Oh, blue cheese. My bad. I was about to fucking pull my dragon. Oh, my bad. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, you're a fucking enemy, dog. Like, Jesus. So I bartended, and we weren't as close of friends. I just knew you're a cool dude, and I knew you were friends with somebody who hated me. So I was like, I don't ever think we're gonna be like really close friends, but I fucking love this kid. Mad nice.
Friends are related directly to someone who hated you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your sister hated me too for not fucking. What the fuck? That's so weird. Yeah. I didn't fuck your friend. Fuck me. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Makes sense.
My bad. Yeah, it totally checks out. I was actually a nice guy to her instead of everyone else in Woodbridge.
Sorry. What's your favorite position again?
Consent. Yes. But as somebody I work with, hearing these horror stories, the fact that you don't even know whether or not you walked in or out and then got the bitch who organized the entire thing at the job back, fucking villain. Straight bar. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because I was like, yo, he didn't walk out. No, I was like, you didn't walk out. You're like, maybe I did. Maybe I got the girl who organized the entire thing her job back. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Nick,
oh, no.
Here's the thing. We're talking to you as server, bartender, server, host. DeConte and I have worked every position on front of house when it comes to bungalows. Let's go to corporate Nick, please.
Yeah, you said it wasn't going to be unanimous a second ago.
I thought DeConte was going to be a dickhead and be like, he's my friend. He's a friend.
Oh, no, definitely enemy.
Yeah, I could have called that from DeConte.
Yeah.
My bad.
And maybe as a coworker, maybe you are a friend, but the shit that you've been spilling out, my boy.
Wow.
I think I was fun to work with.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Fun does not mean friend or anything.
Yeah.
Fun,
No, that's cool. That's cool and everything.
And at the end of the day, okay, as much villainous shit as I was in, who was making tips, who was getting sales, whose guests were happy.
Yeah. Don't care.
It's the results, you know?
Yeah, sometimes.
I was putting up numbers the wrong way.
Yeah.
I smudged a few, but
Quick and easy, right?
Quick Trip's not a gas station out there.
So it is unanimous. You are a bar enemy.
You suck.
You as an employee, I'm a manager, dude. That is what it is.
Yeah.
You might have been friends with your manager at the time. I would have fired your fucking ass.
Doubt it.
No, I would have. I don't care how good you are.
you could have tried.
If
Jake would not let it happen.
No, override every time.
Here's the thing is,
You wouldn't be the first one.
Greg tried to.
Yeah.
Who's above Jake. Jake every single time was like, no, he's coming back.
Yeah.
Like he figured it out.
Guess who I never worked with at the Bungalow Ale House?
Danny?
Jake.
Okay, yeah.
Never met Jake.
Yeah,
No shit about
I
him.
fully understand, but I'm saying if the GM has his back and the GM somehow had more power than our corporate, Greg fired you a lot.
Yeah.
Greg fired you a lot, but somehow the guy under Greg still got you back.
I can only talk about my experiences at Bungalow.
Yeah.
Jake wasn't there.
Yeah, no, you 100%. You would have fired him,
Jake
corporate
wasn't
Nick.
there.
He would have.
You would have
A week
tried your
later.
damnedest. You would have tried.
What's up, Nick? How you doing, brother?
And I would have dapped
It
you
all
up on my
depends.
next shift.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
Like,
We got
what's
another
up, bro?
shift.
What's good?
High as a kite.
When I was
I'm
there,
like, yo,
we
John, we
fired
stepping
people.
outside.
Let him stop. What are you saying? What are you saying?
When I was there, we fired people who Dan did not necessarily want to fire. He looks at me in my face like, "What you want to do, Nick?" And then my word is my word, and they were fired.
Yeah, but
Which is why Nick is an
Dan is
enemy.
the
Which is why
guy.
Nick is also an enemy too. So
Yeah.
I
I was
also
a friend.
yeah.
I also remember distinctly that you trained somebody on their first day and got caught by management smoking with them in the front.
Fucked off.
I forgot about that. And I took the whole fall for it. I was like, yo, bro, I'm about to go out of my car. I was training this dude. It's his first day. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm about to go out to my car to smoke.
You're so awful.
You suck, dude. You suck. You're a cool guy.
When you're that good?
Good's a word.
Yeah, I don't know,
Word I
man.
use. Yeah.
No, but I'm
If
like,
you
yo,
were that good when I worked there, tables would have been like, "Hey, does Isaiah still work here?"
Fuck no.
I was there for almost 3 years and I never heard your name from a guest. So you might be good. Never heard
hey,
your
what
name from a
happens when I
guest.
come back, though? It's all love.
You worked one shift, everyone gives you
Surprisingly,
high
you got a
fives.
shift because I was nice enough to give up my shift. You're welcome.
Oh, I would have gotten a shift. It might not have been the bartending. But
No, he said if I didn't give the shift
I
up,
was
he
gonna
would
do
let
serving.
you work cocktail for Monday night, and I was like, he's gonna make $12.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not gonna
Yeah,
make
yeah.
anything.
yeah, that would have been
That would
nice.
have been worth it.
I do think you're
I'm not.
a cool
I'm not
guy.
asking for my
You're a
flowers, but I
bar-
love you and you're welcome. So yeah, John, you too. Hey, fuck out of here. Yo,
That was fun.
chances.
Got to fucking bartend with my best friend.
I had to give up one of my good shifts so this guy can make money. And then I bought him lunch, and then I'm gonna buy him some more drinks when we go out tonight. You owe me, bitch. Welcome. This is Bargoyles, episode 93. We appreciate y'all. Great time. Unanimous bar enemy. Unless John will give you 20 seconds. Do you have anything to say about your vote on him? Slide the mic.
Go ahead,
I
John.
mean, even if I say anything, it's just not going to change the vote because he's.
But tell me your piece.
Play the outro.
Tell your
You are
piece.
definitely a bar friend in terms of coming like to the bar as a guest, but I
Degraded and humiliated by my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
That's a fact? According to who?
Would you be willing to take a drug test?
Oh, Steve Radler is good. I like
I gotta
Steve.
piss like a race first.